California's almond industry began with the energy and grit of 1850s Western pioneers. Through its 170 years, it's grown into a global powerhouse with so much to be proud of, including an enduring spirit of resilience, ingenuity, toughness, and community that carries on today.
The community here locally of almond growers is so tight-knit. To be a part of that is pretty special. When my dad was sick, and I had two farmers, he came out and helped me with the harvest. So to just help us get through. And we would do the same thing back for whoever needed help.
There's a sense amongst people that if we join together, we can get through it, we can do it. And a lot of that is what keeps people going.
Through all the challenges, there are constants in the industry, starting with a willingness to work hard.
It was a lot of physical labor back then. Of course, the crop was minuscule compared to what it is now. But physical labor, those people worked hard and to get it done.
In the 50s and even 1960, there was less than 100,000 acres of almonds. In the 70s, it went crazy. A lot had to do with the fact that you could mechanically harvest them now, whereas before it'd be so labor intensive that it wasn't even attractive. The hand knocking with the rubber mallet transferred into a machine that we used to service. You actually walked behind the shaker with the controls here, and it had a clamp, and you'd clamp a limb and shake it and unclamp it and walk behind to the next one.
Weather, then as now, was another constant concern.
I remember my dad listening to these little weather boxes. He'd push it and it would give the weather report, and I remember him just being in there listening to it and getting frustrated or having joy that we're not going to have rain, and little things like that.
My older sister also smudged in the orchards, so at night, even in the snow, they would walk in the snow and light fires to warm the orchards. And one night, they did the smudging, and then the next night, my dad walked in and said, "Go to bed, it's all over." So they lost the whole crop.
And then as now, staying productive so your next generation can stay on the land often took figuring it out with the many partners in the Rooted Together almond community.
We have to. We won't be able to survive if we don't. And figuring out is usually over a cup of coffee at Starbucks.
That support has been so important, and it's still ongoing. You got to have help in that kind of stuff. It's very scientific, and I have so many partners. Someone's having a hard time, you want to help them out.
It was essential. Being supportive of each other was essential.
The lessons from all of those years are a cornerstone of the industry, what it's achieving today and how growers are facing challenges to achieve even more tomorrow.
It's a generation that hasn't seen this, so it's a real learning experience. They can be told about it from their fathers and grandfathers, but until you really experience it, growers are so resilient, and they can do so much themselves. It's a great community.
If you're going to grow almonds, you just do what you have to do to keep going.
We're the best stewards of the land I could ever imagine.
And plus, it's so rewarding just to produce a really good product for other people to consume. A lot of pride that should come from that.